So, Disney have released the shortlist of the new Han Solo. The new Harrison Ford, for all intents and purposes. And they've narrowed it down to 8 actors, and I am not liking the look of this at all. My boy, the guy that I wanted, Anthony Ingruber, is not even in any of their choices, and it just sucks. Like, first we've got Miles Teller, no. Then we got Ansel Elgort, nah, I don't know. Got Dave Franco, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Jack Rayner, who the fuck is that? Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son, nah. Logan Lerman, he was good in Fury. Han Solo though, he is not. And then you got Marie Cohan. Who in the blue hell are you, Marie Cohan? I don't know. Blake Jenner, what, relation to Kendall and Kylie Jenner and Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner? I don't want no Blake Jenner. I don't know who these people are, but I don't know. No one knows who Anthony Ingruber is either, so he just has as much of a running as these guys. Now, just to be clear, just because Anthony Ingruber wasn't cast, I mean, he isn't in a shortlist, doesn't mean he won't get cast. Sometimes they release a shortlist and they still like cast someone that was not even in the shortlist. So who knows? We might still get Anthony Ingruber. It's looking very, very unlikely. It was unlikely before this shortlist came out, but you know. So let me just get to the point of Anthony Ingruber. This guy, right? He hasn't done much. He's only been like in a sort of cameo, maybe a little bit more than the cameo role in Age of Adeline, and he's done some like other short films. He was like a background character in Avatar. He was uncredited for that. So like Anthony Ingruber hasn't done much of anything really. So he's like really known for his impression on YouTube of Harrison Ford and some other actors. But Harrison Ford is like his best one because his face is literally structured. It's like his god like got tired and he couldn't be bothered to create any like people, so he just like copy and pasting people. That's my theory for lookalikes. Some scary lookalikes in this world, and I think God just got tired and lazy. I mean, so he just started copy and pasting everybody. And I think he copy and pasted Harrison Ford into Anthony Ingruber, and oh my god, this guy. Like, if you see his impression and his role as a young Harrison Ford in Age of Adeline, that's why they cast him, because he's literally the embodiment of a young Harrison Ford in Age of Adeline. I don't see how Disney couldn't cast this guy. I mean, yeah, the questions are, can he, you know, run a whole franchise on his own, like the Han Solo movies? Well, if any of these jokers can, Miles Teller, Ansel Elgort, I'm sure you know, Anthony Ingruber can. Sure, Miles Teller might be a better actor than Anthony Ingruber. I think probably definitely is. Like even Dave Franco is probably a better actor than Anthony Ingruber. But that's not the point. To play Han Solo, I don't think you need amazing acting. I think you need someone who looks and feels like Harrison Ford. And I'll explain why. Han Solo isn't just a character. Han Solo is one of those rare occasions where the actor is bigger than the character. Sad to say, but Harrison Ford makes Han Solo. Like, without Harrison Ford, you ain't got Han Solo unless you get someone that's pretty much almost exactly like Harrison Ford, close to Harrison Ford, you know, someone that can be passable as a young Harrison Ford, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like James Bond where you got you can have all these different actors play James Bond. It's not like a side character like Rhodey in Iron Man, like from Terrence Howard to Don Cheadle. It's not like how they recasted Edward Norton in the Hulk movie, The Incredible Hulk. Like, because I don't think Edward Norton even embodied the role of Bruce Banner like the way, obviously, Harrison Ford has been known as Han Solo for over 30 years, man. Like, come on. You know, so you can't just put some guy that's like Miles Teller or Dave Franco in there. Maybe that Ansel Elgort, people are saying he looks good. But man, like, you need someone who can embody Harrison Ford. Like, Like, it's like trying to replace Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Like, it's going to take some magic to do that. The only way I think they can do that successfully, I mean, they might just do it, but I think the only way they can replace Robert Downey Jr. is if they do like a storyline where, like the world ends and it starts again or something, and then all the actors change or something weird like that. That's the only way they can sort of get away with it. That's just about. But in this case, there's no world-ending event that can change the actors. Like, it's got to be someone that feels like Harrison Ford, otherwise it's going to fail. And I know he's inexperienced, I know he's young, but so were all the Star Wars cast when they first started. Harrison Ford was inexperienced, Mark Hamill was inexperienced, Princess Leia was completely inexperienced. I want Carrie Fisher. That's it. I was trying to remember her real name now. But yeah, they were all inexperienced, and even John Boyega in the Star Wars Force Awakens is inexperienced. Daisy Ridley inexperienced. Well, they're not inexperienced. They've got big, like, all John Boyega's done is really attack the block. That's the biggest thing he's done. I don't really think there's really been anything else major. Like Daisy Ridley, she was in like she's like in Holby City or something, like some British TV show, like. You know, it's a TV show. I mean, Anthony Ingruber's been on, okay, maybe not TV shows, but I think he's been like in YouTube series or something like that. I never really checked it out, to be honest with you. But obviously Disney are seeing things that I can't see, do you know what I mean? I'm not a casting director, I don't know what they're looking for exactly. They might be trying to hit that, you know, that the tweens and the YA audience, young audience, you know, with people like Ansel Elgort, who was in Divergent and, you know, Insurgent, all those weird little kid films I don't know that no one watches except for like young girls. So maybe that's what they're going for. They're not going for the oldies for this young Han Solo film. They're going for the young people. Like, they don't care that they know the oldies can't take Harrison Ford being replaced. But you know, you can get both the oldies and the youngers, because Anthony Ingruber's a flipping looker. Like, he's gonna get all the young girls' hearts melting, and all the oldies love him because he's like the next best Harrison Ford, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, look at this guy. Just, you know what, I'm just going to play a clip. Look, check this clip out.
Miss! You know, you keep doing that, you're going to flood your engine.
Thank you. Thank you for the useful tip.
Well, you're going to get one hell of a tan at least.
I'm sorry. I've done everything I could to get this thing started. It won't work.
Alright, all it needs is a push start. Just lose the brake, I'll give you a push. You pop your clutch and you'll take off.
Okay. Thank you. Ready?
Ready? You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now pop your clutch.
Thank you!
You're welcome.
They would spend the next 5 weeks together, and Adeline did something she had promised herself she would never do.
You know, you still haven't told me your name.
Adeline Bowman. But my friends call me Della.
That's beautiful.
See what I mean? Like, come on, man, that smile, everything. And then this impression, oh my.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
Yes, indeed. If it's a fast ship.
Fast ship. You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
Should I have?
It's a ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. I've outrun Imperial starships. Not the local bulk cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Corellian ships now.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking for a passage to the Alderaan system. A fast ship? You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon? It's a ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. I've outrun Imperial starships. Not the regular Balkan cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Corellian ships now.
Come on, Anthony Ingruber. Please, cast him. he is Han Solo. What Anthony needs to do, like if they somehow by some miracle do cast him, he needs to work on his like impression. He shouldn't try and do an impression. He should just be himself. I think he should just be natural with it, make it his own, because he already has Harrison Ford's face, so he doesn't need to try that hard. Do you know what I mean? Just get his mannerisms in a bit, and he's good. Doesn't mean he's doing the voice because he's meant to be a younger version anyway. So he kind of sounds like a younger version of Harrison Ford by default anyway. If you listen to his interviews, like I watched his interview with Smo Jno, and like his voice sounds like a young Harrison Ford already. Basically, for all intents and purposes, I won't even watch this Han Solo film. I don't care about this Han Solo film. It's one of the dumbest ideas I've ever heard of, like a Han Solo, not even a trilogy, an anthology. That's 5, right? Like, why do you want 5 Han Solo films? Fucking come on. Anthony Ingruber, I'll watch all day as Han Solo, because if they cast him, like, it'll be a crime not to go and watch that guy like as a young Han Solo, because he's just so much like Harrison Ford. And Han Solo is Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is Han Solo, and Anthony Ingruber is the only one I feel that I've seen that can that capture that feel of Harrison Ford. I mean, we haven't seen him in action long enough. We've seen him in Age of Adeline, and it felt Harrison Ford to me. That's good enough for me. But anyway, like, I'm not interested in a Han Solo flick at all. But if they cast Anthony Ingruber, that will pique my interest. It won't feel like it's Anthony Ingruber. It'll feel like it's Harrison Ford taking up the role again, and that's the only way I'll be interested, you know. Otherwise, it's stupid, you know. Like, I don't care about a Han Solo movie, and if they cast any of these Jokers, like, I ain't gonna watch it. I don't care about it. I ain't gonna watch it unless they cast Anthony Ingruber. That's that. But if they cast Ansel Elgort, maybe, because he kind of looks like Harrison Ford as well, like, and obviously he's probably a better actor, I don't know. But I feel like they can coach Anthony Ingruber. But yeah, probably, even if they cast Ansel Elgort, probably won't even watch that. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Also, they're gonna cast the actor pretty soon, because even though the film starts shooting in January 2017, a year from now, they might need a young Han Solo in the Rogue One movie, which takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. So they're probably going to cast someone pretty soon for that. So I just hope they make the right choice. A lot of fans want Anthony Ingruber as well. He's probably like the #1 fan choice as well. So if they cast someone else and it doesn't do good, they're going to really shoot themselves in the foot, because Harrison Ford's shoes is not easy to fill at all. But Anthony Ingruber might be the same size. So anyway, those are my thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again. Peace.
Yes, Greedo. As a matter of fact, I was just going to see your boss. Tell Jabba that I've got his money. I don't have it with me. Tell Jabba for my dead body. Yes, I'll bet you have.